It's already Sunday. Well, there you go. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Oh, so he's telling us what's going on. So we're not actually there seeing it. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? No, I don't think it is. I think you should really at least go visit and say hi, in the morning or something. I decided... Dude, is this guy me? Is he reading my mind? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reached Sayori's house, I knocked on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Nairu! I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is a mess. Is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival's preparations, right? That's true, I guess. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then? Yep. There's more sounds between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Naru. Huh? Why can't it be just... What the fuck? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. She's jealous because now I'm spending time with the other people at the club. It was actually a bad idea. I knew that when she told us to join her club, she wanted to spend more time with us, but it never works out that way. It's better it would be better if I just joined the manga club. If I joined the manga club and she stayed in the literature club, nothing like this would have happened, because she would never know if I was spending more time with the person or spending more time with her. But now she's jealous. So yeah, it is her fault, sadly. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? What the fuck are you saying? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. What the hell? So she's now even more sad because I came to check up on her? Sorry, I got Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying exactly? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Nairux. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Nairux? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. What? Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Jesus Christ. Why eat? Because it's delicious. Why make friends? Because of multiplayer games. You need like a team. Why make other people put their energy in carrying to waste? In carrying to waste by having them spend it on me? I have nothing to say to that. Sure. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? The real question is, how come her parents didn't know? Or like, they must know, right? She's just pretending to me and everyone else, but like, I'm sure that her parents know. And her parents would have told me, I think. At least whenever I get, like, I'm old enough, and I think I'm already old enough since I'm 18. Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Nairux. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared for. Do it. Okay, let's keep going. I had to tell someone something. It's a secret. Don't tell anybody that. Espen, welcome to the stream, and I will do it. Where was I? It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone else in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right about that. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Nairux. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because... Oh my god, I said it right. The literature club. The literature club. Because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. That's perfectly understandable. And now, you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Nairux. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Nairux, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I'm just assuming that she's crying. I don't understand any of my feelings, Nairux. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go, and she does so. I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it all with you? This is it's the scene from the video that I showed you. So you do this a lot? Yep. It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Why can't you? You can. Oh no, we can't because of Yuri, that's right. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. Did you get to fuck Sayori? I did not. And I don't want to. She's like my best friend. The one person that I do want to do that has two huge reasons that I want to. And I have to be focused on the goal. This is the side quest that I want to make Sayori happy again. Because she's depressed as fuck. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay, don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. Dude, what the fuck's gonna happen tomorrow? I have a feeling that's like something bad is gonna happen. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Oh, now it's waifu time, finally! As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Oh my god, she's wearing one of those, like, mom shirts? Damn. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh shit. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. Exactly, that's it. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Don't worry, if you're unable to fuck her, you can easily find images online. Bookmark that idea. Anyway, let's go inside. Yes, let's. Damn, I'm like being super forward. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. So this is my room, huh? I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you're here. It's true. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. She's not gonna be clean very soon. We'll see. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I sat Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine, with very questionable reading material inside. I'm sure of it. My god! I'm sorry. I was thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. Where's your dildo? Oh, what? Boys don't have dildos? Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lightening, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow. I didn't know you plan on taking that far. Of course. Oh my god, she almost turned into Monica. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop just by... Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it, yeah. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the window in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Hell yes! Does the relaxation involve lotion? Hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, that would really be neat. Dude, she brought candles, she wants the room to be dark. We are so in. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? This is an old school, never mind. It's a diffuser. Oh, it's a diffuser for essential oils! I think it's gonna happen. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection? It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. She pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it, sure. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and it helps you feel them flow through your body. Dude, she planned this. She planned this so hard. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. And and the more your heart pounds, you know, like, what thing happens more, like, faster, you know what I mean. Shut up. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? I'm an adult, I'm making adult jokes, okay? Don't judge me. It doesn't sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. Damn, already? I guess I'm not looking. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools on thin ribbon. What's a spool? What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Holy crap. Oh yeah? And what will those be used for? Well, I'm going to get pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper on the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It will also catch... Was that her saying? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Nairu. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. And the first thing that I'm gonna write on paper is dick butt, because it's my favorite word. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge, not at all. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out... I promise, let's go. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty. Oh boy. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Why? No, it doesn't. It doesn't suit her at all. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Oh my god. Besides, it's really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Oh my god. I'm getting nervous. I'm starting to think that Yuri is actually like a crazy person. And she's going to kill us. Welcome back, Lazada. What did you miss? I think Yuri is crazy. That's what I think. She just told us that she loves knives. She has like a knife fetish. Whew. Would you like to hold it? And now she's asking us if we want to hold our knife. Sure, I'll check it out. Oh, and what's her name again? No, not Yatsuki. Yotsuki, our best friend. Why do I always forget her name? Our best friend, she has depression, and she's been suffering from depression her own life. And yeah, Sayori, exactly, Sayori. She has depression, and she's been living with it her whole life, and there's not much we can do about it, besides like being there for her. But like today it's difficult because like we have a date with her. Like if it wasn't for me, I would just cancel the date and I would stay with Sayori. But I couldn't do it. Also, Sayori told me if I did that she would never forgive me. So, well, I don't know. It's a double-edged knife, whatever I can do with her. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. Take it. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious out of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my finger index. Ow! Nairu, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Is she gonna do what I think she's gonna do? Yuri takes my hand and gives me the one a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I knew it, she's crazy. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh! But please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, you know, I have something else that you could put in your mouth, but not my finger. Like, I don't know, I can make a sandwich. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Quick, cut your dick. What? Of course. Dude, you really think I was gonna suggest like my dick, like with a knife around? No way. No freaking way. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Oh my god. This is the path we're gonna choose? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know that. True, I know, Nya. It's true. Don't put your dick in crazy. Don't let your dick out whenever there's knives around. I think there's a third dick rule, but I can't remember it. This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. What is he gonna do? I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Okay. Nairu! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew it would be a bad idea. If not for a sweet aroma of the jasmine oils, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Nairu. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. The blood is going somewhere else at the moment. I don't think I need a bandage, I'm fine. Don't worry. You did like the other type of magic, the other type of healing. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon. Oh, okay. Oh, thank God. The ribbon. Like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Oh, is that it? After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great! It's big! It's big! Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? I am, I think. Maybe? Yeah, sure. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. Oh, okay, then yeah, I'm ready. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of them, one of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a bit of watercolor paint tablets. What's a paint tablet? I don't know what a paint tablet is. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water? I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cup too much, it will be too diluted. Oh, so you grab a cup of water and you put the tablets inside the water? And then, okay, I understand. Don't you hate it when you open Microsoft Office by accident when you log in? So you have to close the pop-up and log in 3 times before you can close it? No, because I never had an official Microsoft Office bullshit account. I've always bug pirated when I was in school. And now I don't use it, so fuck that shit. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use a small plastic bathroom cup rather than a full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? Oh, what was she doing? Was she checking my drawers again? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Oh, okay. She's just getting ready to go to work. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Why? Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Damn! Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it out on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ha! Neat! What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Dude, you're not gonna surprise me. I'm right here. I'm gonna see what you're gonna write. If you say so. She stole my pants? Maybe my underwear, you're right. After rolling out of the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school, Painting on a banner with the watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. What the hell? Is she reading my mind or something? No, I didn't mean that at all. Wait, was I talking? No, I was thinking. How did she... What? It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk too much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Huh, she's kinda like me. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. She's the woman for you. See? Even Loza knows. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing an experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles happily. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya? Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right now. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. Throw the towel, the water towel, like on her face. Here, there you go. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah. Is something wrong? It's hot. I didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as she lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was a moment ago. Ah! Yuri slowly pulls away. Gomenasai. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's the blush right to your dick. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine by me. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Is there not? Are you sure? Phew, what do you mean, phew? Come on, man. You say like that you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's really not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Oh. Oh, so she's the one who makes dinner at her place. Nice. So you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we would have extra time. We would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, sure. So it shouldn't be disappointing. I shouldn't be disappointing or anything. Gathering all our things, Yuri seems to cool a little down east. Was it down east? Downcast. I understand why. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with her friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. It's gonna happen lots of times, baby. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her to the front of the door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Let me just know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Jotomate! I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Wow, smooth. Whatever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out too much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Nairu. Yuri takes a deep takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get the chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? What? Why is she saying Sayori? Did I say Sayori's name? Sayori? Huh? So, okay, she's here. Oh god, okay, let me take a sip. Hi, Nairu. Sorry. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Nairu. I just stopped by to say hi. Oh my god, why am I saying... we weren't like... Like, you shouldn't hide your relationships from your friends, you know? It's really stupid. Like, why even hide? Like, she saw it. Like, trying to hide will just make everything, like, worse. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori! Oh, wait. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me... really happy. Oh god.
that you've made such good friends. Of course, that's all that matters to me. Tears
start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Nairu? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much, everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sorry, don't say that.
It's true, Nairu. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? What did Monica say? She said Monica was right? And she should just what? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before, it's true. What? No, go back. What did Monica say? Dude. Is Monica evil? Is Monica like a secret bitch? I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making me... isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Nairu. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak. I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Nairu, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know that you need the most right now. And that's what's going to give... And that's what I'm going to give to you. I think my eyesight is getting... What? Save. Let's save right here. If I say this, I'm lying. If I say this, I feel that something really, really, really bad is gonna happen. But I'm not gonna lie. I refuse to lie. You'll always be my dearest friend. Friend zoned. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seem after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori.
It's okay. This is just my punishment. Remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get an answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Nairu. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Rah! She's turning into the Incredible Hulk. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on her path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can't comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. The game is telling me to reload my save. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. You are not going to be able to do that, my friend, sadly. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going through her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. I so want to know what Monika said to her. Here we go. Nairux! You're the first one here. Thanks for being so early. Oh, for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets of each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. Wow. I cheated. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. Dude, why am I saying this? I know that Sayori has depression. She has a really hard time getting out of bed. Why am I saying that she should try a little harder? I should have gone to her house, knock on the door and come on, let's go. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. There you go. The character listened to me. The game is listening to me. And I suddenly feel awful. Good. Knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Good. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. Okay, whatever. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all? You should take a little responsibility for her, Nairux. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kinda left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. It really is. It really is. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Dude. What is up with Monika? I should have chose the option to help Monika. Huh? Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They come out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grab one of the pamphlets and lay down on the desk. I was about to say that I lay down on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. 1 hour later. Get out of my head, get out of my head. Before I finish writing this poem. Wait a minute, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Nairu? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monika calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Oh god, what's gonna happen? I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would... A boyfriend? What? What did he say? A boyfriend would do? Sure, whatever. In any case, it feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it like kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori... Jesus Christ, Leslie, you were right. What the hell? What the... File game script? What? What's going on? What the hell?